feeling good.
Hello my lemon drop crew and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Did that rhyme? My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. We are assembled here today for another installment of me losing my shit to Beachbody workouts while educating you all in the process. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some funnies and some dry sarcasm along the way, hit that subscribe button and join the lemonade stand. Oh my god. Did I just come up with a new name for our crew? I think I did. Let's make lemonade. So first up, we have a Beachbody distributor demonstrating a workout. I'm not sure what program it's from, but honestly that doesn't matter because either way it's terrible. Well, that was weird. I think this is just like a mashup of a bunch of different random exercises that are thrown together. So I guess this is a whole workout. I feel like I see a jump cut. So maybe she's like putting the videos together. Also, by the way, I didn't speed it up. It was already like that. In the first one, it looks like she's got the dumbbells outstretched in front of her, palms up, and she's doing front raises, which is cool. But then she's like, for some reason, stepping around, like doing a little dance. And then in the second one, she's kind of doing another dumbbell dance, and she's holding them, and looks like she's like doing what I would call like a step out squat. And then the last one, it looks like she's just doing a bicep curl to a shoulder press, and I would say that that one is the least crazy out of all of these. I don't know what this is. I'm sure this is doing something, but at what cost? I think this is a good example of a Beachbody workout that's just throwing all kinds of crazy stuff at the wall to make people think that they're doing a whole lot and like getting a good workout, but really they're just not doing that much and kind of looking silly. We've talked about circuit training and HIIT before, HIIT, high intensity interval training. It's just a more intensive training style. It usually just involves more full body exercises that include more muscle groups that are usually more explosive, get your heart rate up. I don't know if I would call what she's doing circuit training. She's just kind of using her shoulders and then I guess her legs a little bit in that very pitiful looking squat. Sorry. When you're doing more organized circuit training or HIIT, it recruits more muscles onto your team. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Plus, I think a circuit or HIIT is just more effective than whatever this mess is here. I will now demonstrate for you a circuit that is not ridiculous. Okay, so here is the first of 3 exercises in this circuit. I call these plank toe taps. I think I have showed you these before. They're super easy. All you got to do is get into a high plank position, make sure you're keeping your body straight and your abdominals tight, and alternating with tapping each toe in and out. And then I'm going straight into a standard burpee here. Nothing special, just a regular old burpee. And then right after my burpees, I'm going straight into plie squats. Sometimes if people add weight to these, you'll also hear them called sumo squats. For this type of squat, your feet are going to be super wide and you're going to let your toes kind of point outward. So you're going to sit down into the squat, keeping your abdominals tight the whole time, and then press up through your heels and clench your butt at the top. Make sure you don't lock out your knees. Next up, we have a Beachbody distributor showing us an exercise that I strongly recommend she stop doing immediately because I am very concerned for her joints and her lack of stability. Let's figure out what's going on here. It looks like she's doing a plyometric reverse lunge with a dumbbell, and then she's kind of switching into a half squat so she can bend over and is tapping the opposite toe with aforementioned dumbbell. I don't like this exercise at all. She looks very unstable while she's doing it, and if you look closely, you can see her knees and ankles are wobbling quite a bit while she's jumping around. That dumbbell she's using is huge, which leads me to believe that she is using heavy weight, which I would strongly advise she stop using and just stop doing this workout, don't do this. I will now demonstrate an exercise that is not going to kill you. All right, so single arm dumbbell squat clean. This exercise is kind of complex. I personally actually don't do it a lot, so I had to go pretty slow because I was having some coordination issues. So keep that in mind if you also maybe sometimes have some issues with coordination. I chose this one to show you guys because it's the most similar to what she is doing, but I think it is a much safer alternative. Still, I would say this is probably intermediate to advanced, and as usual, exercise caution. So to do this one, you're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart or slightly wider if it's comfortable for you. For me, you can see my feet are obviously a little wider than shoulder width. It was more comfortable for me to have my feet wider. Always engage your abdominals to protect your lower back from injury. You're going to start with the dumbbell hanging out in front of you, and you're going to sit down into a squat, getting that butt low and keeping your back straight and your chest up. Then you're going to kind of thrust up using your glutes and hips. You're going to thrust up and thrust the weight up, like kind of almost swinging it up towards your shoulder. I'm hesitant to say swing because you want this to be controlled. Bring the weight up towards your shoulder, and then you're going to sit into another squat and then repeat. Next up, we have a top Beachbody coach, frequently shares workouts. What else is new? This exercise that she's doing is just very strange to me.
I've already lined up postgraduate jobs, and many of my students are tired of the being an English major prepares you for law school comments being made by friends and family alike, who are pressuring them toward a career in law despite having little.
In a couple past videos where I featured this specific coach before, we've heard her listening to what sounds like a podcast. And I've always made the assumption that she's probably listening to one of those BS motivational podcasts that MLM people always listen to. And somebody DM'd me and was like, oh, she's listening to her own podcast. I mean, okay. I mean, I can't judge. While I'm editing, I laugh at my own jokes sometimes, you know. Okay, so about this workout. This is definitely a mating ritual. I'm not sure what else it could be. If you look really closely at the very beginning, I know it's blurred for you guys, but I'll try and like zoom in on her feet. If you look really closely, she loses her balance and almost falls back. Her falling back and dropping that dumbbell on her bare feet, or falling back and like collapsing on that tower of dumbbells behind her, would be catastrophic. This one is similar to the last one that we just looked at, where she's kind of squatting down, or I'm hesitant to call it a squat. It's like, oh no, yeah, I guess it's a squat. Yeah. She's actually doing more of a squat than the last girl, I think. When she's squatting down and kind of tapping the opposite foot with a dumbbell. Her squat form is not terrible. It could be improved, but it's not terrible. But then she's sitting up and she's doing this reach thing where then she crosses the dumbbell across her torso and reaches up with the opposite hand. I'm not really sure what that's doing, if anything. Let's do something else. I will now demonstrate for you an exercise that's not stupid. So I call this a plank walkout with a floor tap. It's a super simple, low impact workout. Most people should have no issues doing this, but of course, as always, respect your own physical limitations. Start on your feet, and you're going to slowly bend over and walk your hands out until you're in a high plank position. Once you're all the way out in your plank, just reach one hand out and tap the ground in front of you. Then just repeat and alternate which hand you tap out with every time. So this next one we've got is super short. It's just a few seconds long, so I'll let it play through a couple times. I don't know what this is. So she's like tilted to one side and is holding the handle of the control track while doing what I assume is like something of maybe an oblique crunch. But then she's also side leaning against that ball, which from what I understand does come with a 9-week control freak program. Sorry, this is a 9-week control freak exercise. This exercise is weird for a lot of reasons to me. The biggest reason is that I can't tell if this is meant to work push muscles or pull muscles. On top of that, that ball that she's leaning against doesn't really seem to be serving much of a purpose at all, other than keeping her from just being totally on the floor. I don't know. I think That ball to me looks pretty pointless right there. I think this exercise is trying to be an oblique crunch, but failed miserably at it. So I will show you how we train our obliques here on planet Earth. And I think I'll show you one with a regular stability ball, which I got my stability ball at 5 below like 6 years ago. Just saying. Okay, so I am showing you guys 2 oblique exercises, both with a stability ball. The first one requires some coordination to get set up. I recommend using a slightly smaller stability ball, but if yours is about the same size as mine, that's perfectly okay. It's still doable, as you can see. Really simple. Ball between your feet, laying down on your side. Exhale as you crunch up using your obliques. Make sure to keep your neck relaxed. People have a tendency to tense up and kind of strain their necks, and then you kind of get like that burning sensation in your neck and like up through your the back of your head. You don't need to be so tense. Make sure you keep your neck relaxed. This one is just like a standard stability ball crunch for the rectus abdominis, except all I'm doing is rotating to one hip, and I'm using it to do an oblique crunch. In that arm that I'm supporting myself with, it looks like I'm pushing myself up, but I'm not using that arm to push myself up. That arm is only propping me up to keep me supported. So this next one that we've got is another super short one, so I'm gonna let it loop a few times. Don't do this. I'm all for high impact workouts. I love my high impact, high intensity workouts, but you have to be safe while you're doing them or else you will get hurt. She looks so unstable. She definitely looks like she is going to fall over. And ma'am, hello, where are your shoes? If you don't like the fact that I just asked her where her shoes were while she's doing this high impact workout, watch this video. To be honest, I'm not even sure if this is a Beachbody workout, but regardless of that, I would like it if you didn't do this. Especially if you have issues in the joints of your lower extremities, hips, knees, ankles. It's super, especially if you are not used to training without shoes. Some people train without shoes. That's more comfortable for some people. But it's my opinion, and the opinion of a lot of fitness professionals, that you shouldn't do high impact stuff like this barefoot. That's my opinion as a fitness professional, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys a safer alternative that is also high impact. But first I wanted to share with you a little quick something that I found while I was doing a little bit of background research for making this video. Heather Robertson. Maybe some of you have heard of her. I have actually not heard of her. She has well over, I think she has almost 2 million Instagram subscribers. Based on the information provided on her social media account, she is a certified personal trainer. She shares a lot of workouts, and I was wanting to show you guys, in addition to high impact alternatives, I wanted to also show you lower impact alternatives because not everybody can do high impact stuff. In trying to get some ideas to show you guys some low impact workouts, I actually came across this YouTube video of Heather Robertson. She's doing a 30-minute low impact workout, and I looked through the whole workout. I really liked it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. You guys are frequently saying to me like, well, who should we follow if everybody's a fraud? Not those exact words, but I know what you guys mean. Some of you are like, can you start sharing people who you like? And like, I always intend to, but then I forget. I really like this workout, and I wanted to share it with you guys. She's a fitness professional. I haven't watched every single one of her workouts. I just discovered her the other day while I was doing research for this video. Based on the video that I saw, I liked this video and I wanted to share it with you guys. I thought it was a really good low impact workout. So I'll link it down below. And once again, I will now demonstrate for you a high impact alternative to this nonsense. All right, guys, first up, I'm doing tuck jumps. This is very high impact, so definitely use caution and maybe even skip this one if you have joint issues of the lower extremities. Tuck jumps are easy to execute. All you need is your body and that's it. All you're gonna do is plant your feet nice and wide, kind of bend down, generate as much force as you can, and jump up, and you're kind of tucking your knees in as close to your chest as they can go. I like to, as a guide for myself, I like to kind of slap my knees when I'm tucking up, and that's how I do a tuck jump. The next one you see me doing is I'm doing a reverse lunge with a front kick. Again, super simple to execute, definitely lower impact than tuck jumps, but still maybe skip if you have joint issues of your lower extremities. And you also need balance and coordination to do this one as well. Really simple, step back and lower down into a reverse lunge, and then stepping up through that front heel, drive your back foot forward, and then using your abdominals, kind of bring that front leg up. Okay, so we have now arrived to the last one, and I'm just gonna cut to the chase. This workout is absolutely ridiculous. No words. Roll clip. The fuck did I just watch? Let's try and figure out what just happened to my brain. All right, I'm just gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. From the bottom, I see an elevated reverse lunge. I'm calling it elevated because she's stepping on a step box, which, oh, I thought that the step box came with the 9-week Control Freak program, and somebody DM'd me and was like, no, it doesn't come with the program. And I looked it up, and that's correct, it doesn't. I like elevated reverse lunges. I actually include them a lot in my routine, and I have clients do them quite a bit off the step box, but she is completely ruining it with whatever nonsense she's doing at the top there. I do want to add that if you look closely, you can kind of see her wobbling while she's doing that step back. And that's probably because the step she's using is just too high for her. Or it's because she's combining it with the weird stuff she's doing with the dumbbell above her head, and it's like kind of making her a little more off balance. The complexity here is giving me heart palpitations. Too damn much. Let's try this again, but make it better. I will now demonstrate for you something that's not stupid. Alright guys, here I am doing an elevated reverse lunge. The step box I am using is about maybe 5 or 6 inches off the ground. Make sure whatever surface your box or platform is on will fully support it, and also make sure that your platform won't slide around on the surface. You're going to start standing, both feet planted on the box, and then you're going to step back on your working leg and lower yourself down. Then you're pressing up through your front heel. Press your body back up and return to the starting position. And a tip for this exercise, the higher the step, the more glute activation you're going to get. In conclusion, say it with me, you guys, just because you buy the starter pack doesn't make you a coach. Fitness coach? Nutrition coach? Nope. Social media coach? Super nope. These were rough. I say that at the end of every single one of these, and like, they're always rough, but like, that last one seriously have me shook. I have mild PTSD from that last one. I wish multi-level marketing distributors, this includes the Beachbody coaches, I wish that there were more accountability. They share these crazy workouts, and you know, a lot of them aren't fitness professionals. I would say most of them are not fitness professionals. Some of them are. But a vast majority of them are not fitness professionals and likely don't have any background in fitness. So like, they don't even know what the heck they're doing. And then they're demonstrating these workouts and showing people these workouts, and their followers are going to do the workouts. And then like, their followers could get hurt. And then once again, you have the super trainers who are developing these workouts who are just, I don't know. Should I become a Beachbody super trainer, you guys? No, I can't do that. If in fact you made it to the end of this video, thank you so very much for watching. You deserve Starbucks and a fudge-covered Oreo. And if you haven't had fudge-covered Oreos, you haven't lived. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more related content. Also, share it a lot. Put this in somebody's face. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's time for the dogs now. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. He's under my desk. That's my tripod, and he's been under my desk. What are you doing? They're all tired. I trained outside with Zeus for like 20 minutes this morning, and then Onyx and Alpha got a long walkies. You tired old man. Let's go see what the other babies are doing. Oh, hey guys. You guys so cute. Wow, ma'am. Are you comfortable? Are you comfy? What about you? Such a stud. You guys are just chilling, huh? I mean, I didn't give you permission to be up here, but okay. Can you say bye? Can Mama say bye? You guys need to be a little more theatrical right now. You need to impress the people. Nothing? That's all you got? Alright. Say bye.